Mercy. This is a rich, rich word when we're speaking both of God and of people. Mercy contains a feeling of the heart as well as the action that flows from it. The mercy of God is both how He feels about His creation and then how that makes Him act towards it. So when we're thinking about the word mercy, with it we need to think about the words compassion and forgiveness. The Lord, a gracious and compassionate God. I hope you know that refrain by now. In the ESV or even the Old King James Version, that sentence reads, the Lord, a God merciful and gracious. The words compassion and merciful are closely linked. The word compassion explains the feeling of mercy that God has towards His creatures, us and the rest of creation. It's actually a word that has the same root in the Hebrew as the word for womb. And it points to a motherly care and love, a heartfelt, gut-wrenching care that God has towards all that He has made. He has compassion on all that He has made. And this heart of God is seen in everything He does. Jeremiah writes that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies or compassions never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The sun shines on us every day, an overflow of compassion on all His creation. Each person can wake up in the morning and admit to the Creator, I am alive because you are keeping me alive, and you are keeping me alive because your heart cares for me. You have compassion on me. Every morning, every breath, every sunrise, Christian and non-Christian alike see is an overflow of the mercy of God. But God's mercy and compassion reach out even further. And it's linked intricately with something we spoke about a few weeks ago, God's justice. There is a story about Napoleon Bonaparte, who, when he was emperor, was approached by a mother who was seeking pardon for her son. And the emperor said to her, Madame, your son has committed this offense twice, and justice demands death. She explained to the emperor, I don't ask for justice, Your Excellency. I plead for mercy. But your son does not deserve mercy, Napoleon replied. Sir, she said, it would not be mercy if he deserved it, and mercy is all I ask for. Well then, Napoleon said, I will have mercy, and he spared the woman's son. Think about it this way. Justice, which is what that young man deserved, justice is getting what you deserve. Mercy is not getting what you deserve. And so you have, in the temple, the mercy seat. It's where the blood of the sacrifice was sprinkled. The mercy seat was atop of the ark. And inside the ark, amongst other things, you had the 10 Commandments. So think about this. The 10 Commandments, there in front of you in the temple, one or more of which every Israelite would break on a daily basis, every Christian breaks on a daily basis, every non-Christian breaks on a daily basis. Those 10 Commandments would lead us to admit that we deserve God's justice, His punishment. The wages of sin is death. But the mercy seat on top of the ark, where the blood is sprinkled, shows that something else has got what we deserve, so we don't. Justice has been served, there is payment for sin, death, but mercy is shown because the believer hasn't died. The Lamb who takes away the sin of the world, Jesus, He has taken the justice for you and I, so that we do not get what we deserve. I think this picture adds real depth to a story that Jesus told. He told of 2 men who went into the temple to pray. One went to the front, and he thanked God that he was not like other people. He thanked Him that he was a great guy, and he said, thank you, and I'm not like this oak in the back. And the other guy stood at the back. He beat it on his chest and he said, Lord, have mercy on me, the sinner. Very simple, very clear, and yet very, very profound. Lord, have mercy on me. Where is he? The temple. What is he asking? That God would count the blood of the sacrifice on the mercy seat in front of him as having paid for his, the sinner's, wrongdoing. That man recognized his need, and he recognized God's ability to forgive and have mercy. And in the provision of that sacrifice, he recognized God's desire to have mercy, God's heart of compassion. And he cast himself, like that mum did with Napoleon, on the mercy of God. And Jesus said he went home justified. Christians are those who lay claim, like the sinner, to the mercy of God. We say we need it. And it's the first step to being a Christian, to becoming one, and to remaining one, recognizing our need for God to show mercy. It also shapes our thinking, our feeling, and our acting towards others. If I am to be merciful, it will begin with a heart that has compassion on others. A word we might want to use is empathy. Even those who have hurt me. Because God has compassion on me and I hurt him every day. Because he has compassion on me, I will want to have compassion on them, a heart open to them. Because he has shown compassion in having mercy on me, the sinner, I will want to have mercy on them, the sinners. Because I want to have mercy, I will want to forgive. Because I grasp in my gut the fact that God has forgiven me, that he has had mercy on me. Every morning, every day, even though I hurt him, his mercies are new every morning. Forgiveness is one of the most difficult things for humans to do. Even Christians seem to try and wiggle our way out of it more than we do other things. But perhaps here we see the heart of God that he would love us to have. He'd love us to have a compassionate heart, a heart that is ready to forgive hurts. And even if the person who has hurt you refuses to say sorry and ask for forgiveness, and you can't actually act out the whole process, your heart towards them is still like God's, ready, willing, desiring to forgive. Forgive us our trespasses. Have mercy on us, as we forgive those who trespass against us, because we understand the lengths to which you have gone to show your compassion towards us. And it is pictured forever for us to remember in the Lamb of God bleeding on the cross.